Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Great Gibraltar Draft with Hound Dogs. And it's the big one. It's against Leipzig. We need a win to get through to any sort of knockout round in Europe. Otherwise, we'll be flying at the end of the season and seeing what we can pick up with trophies. We have had a few games in between. We played Gibraltar FC 3 times, beat them 3 times in both the Intermediate League Cup and the Pepe Reyes Cup. So we're through to the second round of that in the semi-finals, where we're actually playing Lynx 4 times in a row. Bit mental, but okay. We have also made a signing. That signing is João Alves, attacking midfielder, sort of player. 18 years old. 621 appearances for Portugal. He's played for Braga B's team. I just thought he looked pretty decent. He's got a bit of potential about him. I think we signed him for 230 something, 800k. Well off of what I thought we spent on him, but that's fine. But yeah, I think he looks all right. Can also play up front if we need him to, which is fine. With that said, we will be missing Obafemi today. He is unfortunately out injured. So Romero will be leading the line up top. Otherwise, we have got a few changes we need to make as we go into this game. So we'll take Daga out. Samuel Kalou will have to play right back because Carrizo is injured, and I just don't like playing players who are injured. So he won't even be on the bench. Looking at the side, though, we'll take Carlson out, pop Soler at left back. Otherwise, I think we'll probably leave it as it is, because what I think I'm going to do is leave Sawadogo just behind Romero with Diarasuba and Eiting in midfield. We've obviously got Stamanic on the bench, so he can come on if needed. But I think I'm pretty happy with how it is at the moment. Day Murray and Mbayamba at the back, of course, and Romero up top, as unfortunately Obafemi is out injured for a few weeks as well. So he's going to miss a good chunk of games. But with that said, let's just jump straight into the game. Hopefully Dominic Ballard will be able to keep a bit of form going into this game. Same with Naranjo on either side. They're both very influential in how we play. We need them to be able to cut inside and get on the ball. So with that, let's get into it. It'll be a tough one as we are away, and I think we lost 1-0 in the last game against them, but they haven't been playing fantastically. They've got Rodrigo, they've got Nkunku, Vidovic up top as well, Zabani in centre-back. So they've got a very, very good side. We'll struggle today. It's not going to be easy at all, as I'm sure we're all very much aware. But with that, Juventus are already qualified for the Champions League next round. They haven't won the group yet, as Shakhtar could technically still do so. That is a lie. Looks like Shakhtar are through. They must have played each other already, and I must have missed it. Okay. Kalou with a delivery. No, headed clear, but Salafu will get there. Can he look out wide to Kalou? No, Salafu's long-range effort just goes over the bar, but a good start to the game nonetheless. 10 minutes in, and we're looking pretty decent as we're coming forward. Again, Leipzig, obviously, being a bit out of form, and us always in form because of who we play in the league, could always work in our favour. We know it doesn't always work for PSG, but for us, it might work because it's Football Manager after all. Switch out wide to left back, who launches the ball forward for Leipzig, but Mbayamba cuts it out comfortably, and we're able to move the ball forward. Now it goes up to Romero, headed clear, but they do go back to the keeper. Launch long again. Can we win this one? And Mbayamba once again wins that. Dominic Ballard on the ball into Salafu, who looks back to Mbayamba, who's got a bit of time to find Sawadogo, who can now drive forward a bit. Obviously, our new signings can't play in the Champions League this season. They might be able to play in the Europa League, depending on how we are able to wangle things with the squad. Obviously, we're limited in who we can have play because of our homegrown status stuff. But Romero's received that ball, laid it off to Sawadogo, who looks for a ball through to Dominic Ballard. Can he finish it? We mentioned at the beginning of the game we needed him to turn up and perform, same as Naranjo. And Ballard's run inside was found by Sawadogo, who we've trusted to be in behind Romero, and certainly has worked, as Romero's little layoff to Sourdough drove forward. He was able to slot Ballard through, and his little place into the bottom right-hand corner gives us a 1-0 lead. Fantastic start to the game. 15 minutes in, we should jump above them. We do into the Europa League spot. So we've got a chance here, but it is Leipzig coming forward now. It might have lit a fire under their stomachs as El Taej finds Baikal coming down this right-hand side for Leipzig. Is he going to be able to get across into the box? He plays it off to Rodrigo, who's shot at the near post. It is saved, and Soler is able to smash that clear off for a corner kick for Leipzig. We're holding on. It's only been 4 minutes and we're already having to hold on as the ball goes in, goes over everyone. Vidovic will get there though for Leipzig, who lays it back to the edge of the box. Long range effort, skies over the bar. No real concerns in the end for the keeper as that one is launched into the crowd. But 20 minutes in, we're 1-0 up. I mean, I'm not going to complain if we're 1-0 up. You can't really, can you, against Leipzig, who are a very, very good side. And Cuckoo's pass, though, is cut out by Sourdough, who just decides to give it back to him because he felt bad for him, I guess. As Kolibaru back to Bayakal, out to Lema on that overlap, who's got loads of time on the ball. Soler finally gets out to him, but it's too late as the delivery comes in and it falls to Vidovic just to tap it home. I mean, I don't know what this might be for. Offside? I can't imagine it will be. Yeah, there you go. Definitely not. Lema's ball in. We weren't out quick enough to him, basically. Everson's shot, 4-6, saves it, but Vidovic is there just to tap it in as Murray's not able to get there in front of him. That levels things up. We need a win, though, don't we? We're fully aware of this. As Dominic Ballard gets taken out by Nkunku. It's late. He's talking to him. Is it a booking? I think it should be a booking if you're going to talk to him. There's no point talking to him. He's just sending off. I was not expecting that. Wow, that must have been a horrible challenge on Dominic Ballard, who's managed to get him sent off. It means that we've got the man advantage with an hour to go. So it's all working in our favour in that sense. We've already scored one, so we know we can do it. Let's just hope we can continue. As Murray will receive the ball after a long clearance by Leipzig. If we continue to push them back further and further, it might work in our favour. As Murray plays it forward to Soler, he's going to look to come down this left-hand side now as Naranja is tucked in. Soler using his ability on the ball to get past the defender, whips it in, it's headed clear, but Evangelson will come forward now, finds El Taj, then to Bayakal. Then out wide to Lema on that overlap again. He was the one that effectively created the goal initially for Leipzig. As the ball's played back again. Zabani into Vidovic, who's dropped right in here to find Lema on the overlap. Bombing forward on this right-hand side. On a yellow card, but is able to look inside to Rodrigo, whose header is just wide of the target. I mean, I don't know how he didn't get more of a header on that. But we're not going to complain as we get away with that. But they're having more chances now that they've had a man down than we are. Headed clear by Salifu. Right, can we get on to the end of this one? No, we can't, because Romero is nowhere to be seen as the ball's played forward down the wing. El Hadj back to Vidovic, then Baikal, who finds El Hadj again. Back again. They're keeping the ball nicely. They're not forcing things, which can be a bit worrying sometimes because it shows that they're very calm on the ball. We're coming out to press now. I'm yawning, not because it's a boring game, because it's very, very, very exciting as the ball comes in and he's hit the outside of the post. That is horrifying. But I'm yawning because I'm very tired. Why? I don't know. I've been tired for a long, long time. Maybe it's a medical thing. Maybe there's something wrong with me. I don't know. But a lovely switch over the top to Salafu Diarasuba, who does score. That gives us a lead just before half-time. I wasn't really expecting that, I'll be honest. I'm talking about me not being able to sleep. As Soler plays the ball inside to Naranjo, finds Sourdough, who's switch over the top, finds Salafu, who's running through on goal and smashes it bottom right-hand corner. It's 2-1 Hound Dogs. I mean, what a fantastic goal to score. Sourdough with 2 assists so far in the game. He is absolutely on it today. And we are flying. Let's just get straight into the game again. Hopefully we can take that going into half-time and into the second half with a bit of form. It's lovely to see. We're not obviously going to get into the Champions League spots. We know that. it's not going to happen. We'd have to win by like 5 or 6 goals. But we can get into the Europa League if we keep the score as it is. With 20 minutes to go, it's all in our favour with them having a man sent off so early on. So Udogo looks for the overlap by Soler. Can he get a ball across the box now? He certainly does. Ballard's at the back post, but it's headed away over him as Rodrigo looks to go forward now. Obviously, Leipzig still in this. We've got a lot of players back, though, as we're able to kind of slow things down for Lima to find Rodrigo. He finds Thiago Thomas, who's going to try and take on Mbayamba on this right-hand side. I don't know what side I guess you're left-hand side because you're attacking. Down to Rodrigo, who's just poked it wide of the goal. They're still not out of this. We've really got to... If we can get another goal, maybe that'll kill the game off. But at the moment, they are certainly not out of this at all. Naranjo on the left-hand side. Maybe we'll look to bring Carlson on there. Just legs for reasons. Romero will pop Dirasuba up top. Saranic can come on in that centre midfield spot for him. We've still got one more sub to make if we need to. Kind of want to hold off a little bit just to see how things continue to go. Soler is having an absolute mare at left back. Although he's been very good. Same with Kalou. From what we've seen, he's been getting forward, getting balls in the box. But that doesn't matter if we can hold on at 2-1 and take this into the knockouts of the Europa League. Sourdogo finds Carlson, who's come forward. He's looked for Salafu, who's looked to be played through. It's not quite made. Salafu's still pressing high, though, as the ball's cleared. Kalou does well enough for the ball to fall to Karol Eiting. Stamenic into Mbayamba, back to Murray. Two very tall centre-halves, which is always very intimidating for teams, which is great. But Murray into Mbayamba, both good on the ball still, though, as well. Cleared forward, but they're going to look to keep it. I mean, we've not got long left. I don't know how long added time there'll be. Hopefully not too long, but they're keeping the ball very nicely, which was always a concern. As I said earlier, Lema is coming right inside as the ball's launched over the top to Rodrigo, who's going to come forward now. All they need is a goal, and they could be back in this as the ball's played through to Thomas, and it's put into the back of the net, but it might be offside. We might have got away with it here. I don't know. I've got no confidence whatsoever either way. It's disallowed. Okay, we got away with it. I thought that was going to be devastating. Rodrigo, though, cutting back inside, looks for Thomas over top. Yeah, he's a good yard offside. So in the end, it was quite comfortable, but not comfortable for me. But there you go, 2-1. We will be in the knockout stages of the Europa League in the next game. So it'll be good to come back for that one. What a game it could be as well. We'll see how we get on. I mean, wow, what a game that is in the Pepe Reyes Cup. 4-3 for Monscout. But we qualified for the knockout round of the Europa League, which I'm very, very happy with. We're not too worried about being knocked out of the Champions League because, I'll be honest, I don't think we're ever going to be able to reach the top of the table in the 15 years. But Europa League certainly is one that we could do. 895,000 for the shares in the Champions League, which is nice. A bit of change. How are we doing on budget? 17 million. We got loads of money. Can we make any board requests that are of interest to us? Networking, not really. I did ask for a new stadium previously. They were like, no, that's ridiculous. Although we're getting more and more fans in the stadium, slowly reaching that kind of limit. So at some stage, I'd like to try and that's probably my personal goal, other than obviously trying to win a European competition in the 15 years we've got, or the 5 left, is to try and get us a stadium. But we'll just have to keep going and see how that goes. But with that, we will, in fact, leave it there for now. Thank you very much for watching. And I will catch you in the next one. So make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. We're sitting pretty in second, 1 point off top. We've got 2 games in hand. I think we're pretty happy with that at the moment. No real concerns. But I'll catch you in the next one. See you then.